Welcome, everybody. John Zager, johnzager.com. How's everybody doing this evening? It's a beautiful evening here on the eastern slope. What's the temperature? I'm facing into the sun. I'm in my truck, so I can't read anything. The sun's got everything blocked out. But it's really nice. I don't know. Maybe 70. I guess I'll see in a little bit once I go around this corner. The sun changes, but so I wanted to come on tonight and talk a little bit about our subconscious, dreams, how the two of those sort of interact and control what we're doing. And I thought I would drive around this subdivision that I go to quite a bit, because I'm always working on the new construction stuff. And this is the perfect time to do that. But, so anyway, just I'll try to keep it fairly short tonight, you guys. So our dreams, right? Our dreams are a direct link into our operating system. And our operating system is our subconscious. And our subconscious is the belief systems that we obtained when we were little people from other people, adults, right? And 95+% of the time, yes, that's you I'm talking to, are just working out of a program that was given to you however many years ago that was, right? It's really not you. The way that you conduct yourself, act, think, and feel throughout the day is a program you're running on. You're a computer. That's all you are, is a computer. This is called the Matrix, right? You've watched the documentary enough times to understand. You're just living in the Matrix. You're living in a program that belongs to somebody else with their belief systems and perceptions, right? So, and that's 95% of the day you do that. 95% of the day. And I'm just turning here by the lake at these new lots that are being built on. And I'm just trying to check that part out. But so if you don't like who you are, if you're getting in trouble for things you don't understand why you're in trouble, what's the temperature? 80 degrees. I just turned a little bit, you guys. So if things are not going according to Hoyle, if you feel in conflict with the world, if everything seems like make-believe, right? All that stuff is happening and occurring to you because you're living in the Matrix. You're living in somebody else's thoughts. right? You are, I'm going to park here for a second so I can think about what I'm doing. But, so it's not you. Your life is basically an illusion of somebody else's belief system. Less than 5% of your day, probably closer to 1, maybe 2%, is your creative, conscious side of your brain, where you're actually functioning yourself. You're calling the shots. Yeah? Now, think about that for a minute. Just let's stop for a second. That's my gas gauge that just went on. No big deal. Not to worry. But 1 or 2% of your day is actually you calling the shots, directing it, coaching it, saying what you're going to do, what's right, what's wrong, what your belief systems are, what they're not, what your perceptions are of reality. Less than 1 or 2% of that, you're in control. The other 95+% is a program that you're running on. It's a program that you're running on. Now, here's the dream part. When you go to bed at night, your dreams are your subconscious or your operating system processing your day and putting things in perspective based on your belief system and your perceptions and the program that you're running on. That's all it is, you guys. That's all it is. This is all science. This isn't John Zager just blah, 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 talking about whatever the hell I want to talk about. This is just science, you guys. This is just science. You can't change it. You can't alter it. I can't make this stuff up. It's science. And then what it does is it processes all of your goings on during the day and starts to forecast your future. This is your dreams that you're having. All those colorful things are in black and white, whatever it happens to be. Snakes chasing you, falling out of the sky, in water, all of that stuff. Your dreams is you processing your belief systems, which are your programs that are not even you. You're just living this life based on the programs you were given. Yeah? So, here's the real connection, right? The real connection is your dreams are a direct link to the operating system. You might ask, well, John, how do I change my program? It isn't always pleasant being inside my physical body since I'm, a spiritual being. And I was put down here on earth, or I chose to come down to this rock, however you want to say it, and I feel really in conflict with what's going on. What do I do? How do I alter that? How do I change that? Well, you have to change your operating system, and one of the best ways to get into your operating system is through your dreams. So, then you ask, John, how do I alter my dreams, which will alter my operating system, which will alter my subconscious and my program? Before you go to bed, This is old stuff, you guys. This isn't like brand new scientific breakthrough of John Zager. It has nothing to do with that. I was teaching this stuff 20, 30 years ago. Long time ago. So it's been recognized as a method that works, okay? I didn't come up with it. It's not my idea. Somebody else out there on the internet that claims to be credentialed and blah, 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 they didn't come up with it. It's always been out here. Before you go to bed, about an hour, you start thinking about how you would like things to be. Wishes and desires. Yes? That's what's called wishes and desires. I would like to, I don't know, move down to the Gulf Coast and get involved with doing community work. That has to do with healing and wellness. I don't know. Whatever it is you want to do. So you focus on that. And then you get a picture of an exact example. You see yourself, because you've been down there probably before, and maybe there was a house that stood out next to the water where there were boats behind it, and there was treatment facilities in that town, and you just saw opportunity as you were there visiting or vacationing or whatever the case might be. Your program was the same old flippin' program you hate anyway, but you had this little hint of things could be better. Well, that's where you now have to set yourself up to start dreaming about your wishes and desires. And when you do that, as you get closer to sleep, right, and you start falling asleep, you'll go right into your subconscious, right into your operating system, and you'll start acting out that scenario. Now, what you're acting out is different than processing the program that you're already on. Make sense? See the connection? Real simple, real simple. So now if you start spending more time in that dream all night, you're altering and changing your operating system and your subconscious programming. Now, here's the thing. I have my red Solo cup with some green tea in it with ice. Here's the thing. Which people, I don't understand why they don't put this information more out for people. It's been around for, I don't know, 40, 50 years. You can actually dream whatever you want to dream. Every single night. And that dream you can have last the entire night. Even if you get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom and you come back in and you go back to bed, you can jump back into your dream and continue on those wishes and desires, reprogramming, changing your operating system, reprogram yourself. Right? Pretty simple, huh? So here's the deal. I mean, there's all these guys that talk about, here's my self-hypnosis tape, listen to it for 2 minutes a day, blah, blah, blah. Well, that's stupid. Doesn't work. But it's a selling point for whoever. But here's the deal. The subliminal stuff that you listen to prior to sleep, and then as you go to sleep you might have headphones on or something. That works. You have to do it continuously on a regular basis. I don't know, maybe 30 days to get things reprogrammed. And it's, you got to find a program that you want. You have to find an operating system that you want. Well, it's not that easy to go floating around on the internet trying to find a program that you want to have running your life. And most people don't know how to write a program. No offense, but you don't know how to write a program in order to put that into a subliminal tape. What's the other thing they do? Affirmations. You can do that all day long and all night long, and again, a little weaker. You're trying to come up with ways to get into your operating system. Whereas, and this one is hard science, you guys. This is just plain old hard science. Create your dream. Love your dream. Be excited about your dream. Take yourself to fantasy land. Take yourself to your wishes and desires. Deliver yourself to a night full of excitement. Here's the deal. I will guarantee if you practice that, I'm not talking practicing it for long periods of time, nights and nights and nights and nights. But if you practice that, call me up and I'll actually help you with it. I don't have any problem with that. But as you get better at that, you can put yourself into your dream in a matter of 30 seconds, 1 minute. After you get better at it. And now you're directly in your operating system. Now, all this seems like a bunch of hocus pocus. Oh, this is what psychology people do. Actually, it's neuroscience, neuropsychology. But, I hear you out there. I don't want to mess around with that. My life is okay. Well, that's because you take the blue pill. And every day is the same. And you know what to expect every day. And you're just satisfied with living the program in the matrix. Going deeper and deeper down the rabbit hole. If you understand what I mean by that. As opposed to taking the red pill, becoming conscious of being conscious. Let me say that one more time. Being conscious of being conscious. More than 1 or 2% of your day. And changing your program so that your life is full of fun and excitement and adventure and all kinds of healthy things. You start healing emotionally. You start healing physically. You block disease from being upregulated. You stop the genes from coming in. You drop all the bad genes that you have in your body. The world changes. It's no longer an illusion. It's actually what you've been seeking, what you've been looking for is right there. You guys, this lake is like drop dead gorgeous. The Rocky Mountains are right behind me here on the other side of the lake, and they are spectacular. I mean, I've been looking at this most of my life. And the lake is gigantic, and there's all kinds of bird life on it. Geese and all kinds of various ducks and stuff. And here's little bait fish in a little school. Wow, there's 2 of them, 3 of them. And we have fish jumping and rising because it's evening time. There's bugs, there's hatches. This is awesome. This is a place I kind of come to get centered sometimes in the evening. I mean, I can get a lot of work done at home, but I almost feel like I get more work done right here. If you have any questions, get a hold of me. God bless everybody. Take care of one another, and I'll look forward to talking to y'all again real soon. Thanks a lot. See you. Bye.